to my channel, Dr. Ritu Kochar from Prudence Homeopathy. Today I will share a small piece of information on a global addiction, the addiction for video games, which has taken in its wake the kids, the children, the teens and the adults. We shall discuss this topic in 3 different heads. How to identify the person is getting addicted to these games, the health hazards caused due to these games, and how to prevent the person from getting addicted, or the rules and regulations one should set for the children to prevent them from getting addicted. How to identify the person is getting addicted to these video games. Though there are intellectual contents present, the person usually uses the most popular games that depict a cruel theme, which involves brutal killing of animals and cruelty towards human beings, due to which their behavior changes, they lose respect for their parents, the authority and the laws present. A criminal emotion in them arises, and sometimes they indulge in speaking foul language in their daily speech and obscene gestures. Some games also evoke sexual exploitation and violence towards women. After many experiments and psychological surveys, the psychologists have discovered that people indulged in these media become non-affected to violence. They become more and more aggressive day by day. Their mental tolerance decreases. They become unsympathetic and revengeful. Also, their mental capacities and concentration gets reduced. Their brain constantly provokes them to use these games, and they do not remember they have other priorities to do and complete. Also, it gives less time for socializing with friends and families. Health hazards caused due to these games. When a person is constantly playing these games for long hours, the mind is in a state of excitement for long continued period of time. This state of excitement is a very fatal emotion both for the mind and the body. This leads to number of diseases, hormonal problems, thyroid disorders, hypertension, cardiac arrest and even death. This also leads to obesity, eye problems like dryness in the eyes, frequent blinking in children, progressive myopia and other conditions of the eyes. Also, the child becomes aggressive, there is disturbance in sleep and dreams. Some tips to prevent the person from getting addicted. Firstly, ensure that you give your child the mobile games. You introduce the mobile games to your child only after he is in first standard. Secondly, do check the ESRB rating of the games to decide or select the games which is appropriate both in the content level and level of education. Also set clear rules for playing time both indoor and outside the home. Do see that these games are always played in the common area of the homes and not in the bedroom. Also discuss with your child the dangers of playing games online. Sometimes become child. Also play the game with your child and discuss the pros and cons of each and every game, the content level the games have. Now, you are a role model for your child. So the child is always copying what games you play and the duration of time you are engaged in your mobile, you are playing the games. Also ensure that the child completes his or her homework and the daily course before he sits to play the game. Lastly, if your child is addicted to these games, it is a common responsibility of both the parents, the mother and the father, Your grooming should be in such a way that the child understands the priority of physical games above than the video games, that he understands the importance of physical games, education above the addiction of video games. Thank you for watching the video, and do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.